off for the Athletics. Center fielder, number 1, Billy Burns.
Dick Callahan, who began his public address career back in 1961 with stints at Cal and the Warriors, is now with the Oakland Athletics and very quietly leads 2 separate lives. On top of the A's PA, Dick Callahan owns Cosich and Callahan Insurance in Lafayette and often works insurance by day and baseball by night.
Most of the people over the A's, they have no idea.
Callahan starts each game day out in his home office to review scripts, lineups, and pronunciations.
I'm a creature of habit, too. I know Laurie is spelled differently, but it's pronounced differently. It's not pronounced Lowry, it's pronounced Laurie. I mean, I get through each one of these as if I'm just learning it today.
And away he goes.
I grew up with Bob Shepard at Yankee Stadium, Mel Allen, even Vin Scully when the Dodgers were first in Brooklyn. I listened to these people because I had no illusions about ever being a good enough athlete to ever play, but I wanted to be affiliated with sports. So this was the best bet. I could maintain my life insurance business and do this at the same time.
We asked Dick's industry colleague about his double life.
He sounded like the guy that I knew from our association meetings. I mean, the level of detail that he knows about baseball is absolutely amazing. And when it comes to the insurance business, he's just as competent.
I had been a corporate person from 1963 when I started with Metropolitan Life Insurance in New York City. And in 1980, I was an agency vice president for a company in San Francisco. Decided I no longer wanted to be part of the corporate world. I really wanted to have my own business, my own company.
After Dick wraps up a series of emails, meetings, and calls, he packs up and hits the road again, and we get more into his history.
I'm recognized more so for the Warriors because of the fact that I had the signature call of shooting 2. I have people walk up to me and say, I went to the Warrior game the other night, you still sound great. I haven't done a Warrior game in 15 years. Bob Shepard did it at the Yankees until he was in his early 90s. I don't know if I can last till 90 or not, but I will last as long as I can last until somebody fires me.
After more than 2,000 games that Dick has called over the years, we asked him to highlight his top moments.
Well, Dallas Braden's perfect game is number 1.
He did it! He did it!
Number 2 would be Sleepy Floyd's explosive fourth quarter in the playoff game against the Lakers.
43 for Sleepy Floyd.
And stop 2 of the day starts off in a more traditional way by punching in.
Well, here's the second chair I sit in on most days of the week during baseball season. There's only 30 jobs like this in the country, and I have one of them, so I'm blessed to have this.
I don't know if there's anybody with the resume that Dick has had over the course of I don't know how many different sports. It really puts it into perspective when you hear someone like Dick who's been doing this for so long, has that booming voice.
And how would Dick like to be remembered when he finally decides to hang it up?
If I was to leave a legacy, and if I'm here long enough and I'm eligible to do something like that, I would like people to say he was a hard-working guy who did his job very well. He took great pains to be as professional as he could, and he was a good guy to work with.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dick Callahan welcoming you back to O.Co Coliseum.